Hello everyone, this is Erik, the Asian movie enthusiast, and this is my review of The Black Death, a Thai horror film from 2015. Now this takes place in 1565, during the reign of Maha Chakkraphat, husband of courageous elephant battling Queen Suriyothai, where there was a plague in the old royal capital. Now, the tropical malady was blamed on seafaring Portuguese and Persian traders who sailed with the sickness upriver to the old capital. As far as public health crises go, it was much worse and way weirder than is reported in the history books. This is the IMDb plot synopsis here, so what does that mean exactly? Well, the opening scene of the film reveals that history is about to be rewritten with flesh-eating zombie mayhem. Yes, a zombie film. So, in anticipation of the home media release of the South Korean period zombie film Rampant, which will occur on February 26th in the United States, I thought it would be a good idea to review another period zombie film in the meantime, and this one being from Thailand. So the film begins with a short battle, but things quickly turn macabre when the dead soldiers turn into zombies, and a nearby village then becomes the target of these monsters. So a variety of characters interact with one another before the crap hits the fan. You know, they're doing their normal thing in the village. There is a lack of character depth on an individual level, but some of these people are likable and others are not. So when the zombies eventually invade the village, you will be rooting for some characters to live and other characters to die, which, helps to make it a fun viewing experience. And I must point out that there are two badasses here. A swordsman dude and a woman blacksmith who uses two big mallets to beat the zombies' heads in. This film does take itself seriously, though. This isn't a comedy. And speaking of zombies, a good chunk of the middle section consists of a lengthy zombie outbreak. It's probably the highlight of the film. The zombie makeup effects are good. There's enough blood and gore to please fans who like that kind of thing. It doesn't get excessive, but there's enough of it. The Black Death is a hair over 80 minutes long, which is certainly on the shorter end for runtimes in feature-length movies, and that definitely helps to make this an easy, breezy movie to watch. This movie just kind of flies right by, and it was certainly a nice change of pace from those 140-minute Korean movies I've been watching recently. I do like the old-school village setting in this film, which helps to distinguish this from many other zombie titles, and not only in terms of the time period and the country of origin, but also in terms of the weaponry that is used by the humans to defend themselves against the zombie threat. The Black Death carves out its own little identity in these ways. Now, one criticism that I have is that the film ends rather abruptly. I do not think that this is a big problem because most everything in the story was resolved anyways up to that point, but I would have liked a more memorable final scene. When I think about it, other zombie films have ended in similar ways, but it did feel like The Black Death was setting up a sequel that probably will never happen. You know what I mean? It kind of feels like a setup for a sequel. But it still functions okay as its own ending. I just thought they could do it a little bit better. And if they ever decided to make a sequel to this, I would anticipate it. I would look forward to it. This is a fun period zombie film, that, may not win you over with its deep characters or storyline, but hey, if you want a zombie flick that's set in Thailand in, when was this set again? The 1500s? Hey, it's a little bit different, right? And it's entertaining, so I recommend it. It's currently available on Region 3 DVD with subtitles. It's also available on a few legitimate streaming services like Cineflix. Check this one out if you're a horror fan. And as always, we'll see you next time.